One of my favorite things in life is the amazing natural history that our planet yields. This first clip is in Alaska, where you can see humpback whales, orcas, dolphins, sea otters, and a great array of aquatic wildlife. Moving inland in Alaska, we were lucky enough to spot a couple of moose. It was early in the year, so the moose hadn't quite grown their amazing antlers that you can see later on. This guy seems to be pretty good at holding his breath as he's foraging for some soft vegetation at the bottom of the lake. Moving further south to the equator, we find ourselves at the Maldives. This is quite possibly the most amazing place I've ever been. These are nurse sharks. Nurse sharks eat small fish. And these are mobula rays. Mobula rays can be found by themselves or in groups. Nurse sharks are not considered dangerous, so tourists are allowed to go into the water and swim with them. Also on the equator is Borneo, which is part of Malaysia. In this resort, there were some amazing butterflies, which were approximately 2 inches wingspan and quite amazing to watch. Now, when it rains in the jungle, boy, does it rain, but this obviously is what makes it so lush and green. In Borneo, there are quite a few species of primates. These are macaques. In this particular clip, there is an older sibling, and if you watch carefully, he's about to steal a banana off his younger sibling. You can also find proboscis monkeys in Borneo, as well as orangs. Orangutans are considered quite endangered. Mulu in Borneo is dotted by a whole array of limestone caves, and it's a great habitat for bats. At dusk, one of the amazing spectacles are bats emerging in the evening to forage for insects. Borneo is also the home to the pygmy elephant. This is a very endangered species, and they're considered to be only about 400 individuals living in the wild. So we were exceptionally fortunate to spot these. In Sepilok, there is an orangutan sanctuary, and what they do is rear orphans here, feed them, keep them healthy, and rehabilitate them so that they can be introduced into the wild when they are adults. Here are a few clips from my second trip to the Maldives. This is a hawksbill turtle. The reefs in the Maldives are pristine, and it's a fantastic place to visit. Here's a clip of us swimming with the nurse sharks. In the Maldives, you can find one of the best coral reefs on the planet. There is amazing corals that are all in pretty good nick, and a lot of fish, a lot of various species of fish. There are also a lot of turtles here. Here's a greenback turtle. Turtles graze on the algae that grow on the corals. Clownfish live amongst anemones. The anemones keep them safe from predators, and it's a symbiotic relationship because morsels of what the clownfish eat fall into the anemones, and the anemones, which are filter feeders, gain food from the clownfish. Sunken boats also provide a good habitat for marine life. The Maldives government also sponsors some programs where corals are grown in nurseries, and then this way they keep the reef alive, reintroducing coral wherever it is needed. At home in Norwich one day, a huge swarm of bees colonised the garden, and it was quite scary, but I managed to find a guy who had come out with a bee box. He found the queen, put the queen in the box, and enticed all the bees in, and was able to take them away quite safely. Not far from where I live is Banham Zoo, and they have a couple of snow leopards. This is something I would absolutely love to see in the wild, but they are very rare. Closer to home, this is 500 yards from my house, walking through the woods, I saw little Muntjac, just oblivious of me, wandering through the woods. And then he changed direction, caught sight of me, got spooked, and then off he ran. So there we go, he spotted me, did a double take, and he's off.